And we are back. Welcome back to Esso versus Erik, where we today have already made our first improvement on Erik Ten Hag's season at Manchester United, because with this 3-0 win on your screen right now, we have won all 4 of our first group games in the Champions League, which means not only have we qualified for the knockout stages, which Erik Ten Hag failed to do with Manchester United this season, but we've actually qualified as group winners guaranteed, because Sevilla lost their respective game in the game that I have just played. So we have already qualified as the group winners for the Champions League knockout stages, the first improvement on Erik Ten Hag's season. Let's hope that it's not the last as we push to try and win all 4 competitions if we possibly can. But a great start to the episode already. As you can see, we played a bunch of youngsters again as well, all performing very, very well. But let's move on to today's episode, which is a game against Luton Town in the Premier League. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am also a Luton Town fan as well as a Manchester United fan. You'll see behind me the scarf of Manchester United against Luton. This is the game that I went to earlier this season, this specific fixture. Manchester United at home to Luton Town in the Premier League. That is where I got this scarf from, and that is today's fixture. So a massive one for me. It was a Manchester United win, a 1-0 win on the day. Not a great performance from Manchester United, but a win is a win nonetheless. Let's see if we can back up that performance in the game today. So this is today's team. A couple of changes as always. Firstly, you'll notice Onana is now back in goal. A clean sheet for him on his return in the Champions League sees him return to the starting lineup. Also, because we're playing against Luton and they're going to be sitting in deep, I've gone for Amrabat instead of Casemiro in midfield, because Amrabat is better on the ball than Casemiro is statistically. Also, a few of you may be surprised that I've still gone for Højlund up front over McTominay, despite McTominay's heroics at the end of last episode. However, I think McTominay's impact off the bench is where he is most effective, so I'm going to keep him on the bench and keep Rasmus up front. Also, in training this week, Rasmus got a 9.4, so it'd be a bit harsh to leave him out after, well, he's performed in training. And then finally, you'll also notice on the bench, Tyrell Malacia is looking like he is available from the bench. He's only available for 45 minutes. And obviously with the workload that Luke Shaw's been going through these last few episodes, it'd be nice to get Malacia on the pitch and see if we can get him up and playing. Because obviously in real life, he didn't play for the entire season. So another positive, another player coming back to full fitness. Let's see how the game goes. Early free kick for Manchester United sees Dalot switch the play towards Luke Shaw. Gets intercepted by Kabore, but now Martinez can find Shaw for real. You can see already how deep Luton are sat in. We've got to try and exploit the spaces as and where we can. Shaw looks to find Rashford. Hint of offside there for me, but we'll see what comes of this. Mount whips it in. And there could be a counter on here for Luton. They are flooding forward. Lovely ball in behind to Ross Barkley, who again looked offside. Cuts it back for Giles, and it's Jacob Brown, and it's Kabore, and the Manchester City loanee scores. But I'm still convinced that Ross Barkley was offside from the initial play. Goal awarded. Oh, they were saying offside on Morris for blocking the view of Onana, but I mean, can we go back? Was Barkley not offside? No, he wasn't. Luton lead after 2 minutes at Old Trafford. Driven out to Dalot. He looks to drive past Giles, and he's done just that. Dalot for United. Anthony to Amrabat, who drives into the box and scuffs his shot over. What an opportunity for Amrabat there. He should have done better. Back to Martinez. I mean, for Luton now, it's just easy. You sit in and pick your moments. But Amrabat pings it behind for Anthony. This is why we picked Amrabat. Headed clear as far as Mount. He's got Dalot on the cutback. And he drives and he shoots. And it's blocked and it's cleared. Got to keep the pressure on. Out to Dalot. He's looked like the best outlet so far in this match as he takes on Giles once again. Gets another ball into the box. Rashford round the back. Kaminsky with the save. Better. Free kick to Luton now, though, as Giles whips it in. Lokonga's round the back. It's headed clear by Shaw, and Anthony could go, but instead he just hoofs it up to Nakamba. Surely there was a chance to break there. All the way back to Thomas Kaminski, who dinks it into midfield to Nakamba. Lokonga, it's brilliant from Luton, and Carlton Morris is now in on goal, and it's 2-0. Right, we're going to immediately need to change the tactics here. They've just got us right where they want us. Right, I've set us to very attacking and basically now gone 4-1-4-1 in the hope that it'll make a difference. Obviously, this leaves us even more vulnerable to counter-attacks, but we need to get more pressure on that Luton midfield. Mount has a shot! Looked like it was in for a moment. Downfield by Kaminski. Martinez wins it back. Kabore wins it back. So sloppy from us in this game. Shaw onto Bruno. Into Mount. Much better. But again, too slow on the ball. It comes to Rashford, who goes for goal, and Kaminski just says, I'll have a little bit of that. Good shot from Rashford, but Kaminski not even bothered. Another corner to United now. Shaw whips it in. Headed clear again. Comes to Højlund. No threat. The United pressure continues. Dalot to Anthony. Whipped in again. Rashford again. Kaminski again. Just can't get the ball in the net. Out to Rashford. Down to Mount. Good build up here. Mount plays it in. Bruno hits the post. No, says Kaminski saves again. Chance not over yet though. Dalot. Anthony puts it back in. Was that handball? Referee. Absolute chaos at Old Trafford. The pressure continues, but no, it doesn't. Luke Shaw again. The chances seem to be coming down this left-hand side. Shaw whips in another ball. Højlund's in there. Comes out to Anthony. 4 in the box for United. Rashford's round the back again. Heads it back across. It's up in the air. Højlund's there! And it's 2-1. The pressure pays off. Constant bombardment. Balls around the outside, balls back into the box, and Rasmus Højlund gets on the end of a poor clearance, and it's 2-1, and we've still got a chance to get level before half-time. Can United get the goal from this corner? Bruno Fernandes with it. It's Varane! And it's Kaminski again! Oh, a penalty's been given. I don't even know what happened. I was too busy with my head in my hands. Penalty has been given. There was a shove from Anderson on Højlund. I mean, I'll take it. I didn't see anything. I guess Højlund was about to win it and then Varane won it instead. So something must have happened. But it's Bruno Fernandes with the last kick of the first half. And it is 2-2. And a little bit of relief around Old Trafford as United level against Luton Town in what has been a very topsy-turvy first half at Old Trafford. Could be a chance for another Luton break here. They're flooding people forward again. But Amrabat with a back heel tackle finds Dalot onto Mount, who goes for goal again. And he puts it over. We've had a lot of chances in this match. A lot of shots have been coming in. 22 in total. We've got 3 expected goals, but only scored 2 so far. That's Højlund winning the ball back in the defensive area of the pitch. Fair play to him for getting in there and winning that from the goal kick. Now it's Bruno looking to drive down the outside and find Højlund, who simply had to do better. Yes, it was on his right foot, but Rasmus Højlund in front of goal surely has to score there. At least hit the target. And from the goal kick, it's Barkley. And realistically, he should have scored as well. What a game this is. Martinez now. Into Amrabat. Out to Luke Shaw once again. Looked for Bruno. It's a poor pass from Luke Shaw. And now Luton can break once again with Brown. This is where they've been so dangerous in this match. Dalot needs to get over and cover Giles. Mats Anderson. Into Nakamba. Into Morris. They've piled so many forward. It's Ross Barkley. So, as we spoke about, I've brought Malacia on. Shaw has done an awful lot of work in this game and is absolutely knackered. So, what I've done is I've moved Malacia into a left wing-back position. Anthony was offering little to nothing, so I've pushed Rashford onto the other side, tucked Mason Mount in, and allowed Malacia the freedom of the left-hand side of the pitch. And I've also brought McTominay on. He's the one that's come on for Anthony, and I'm going to go 2 up front with Højlund and McTominay to try and get ourselves this winner. And it nearly worked straight away. Dalot to Bruno. Bruno gives it away to Nakamba, but the attack still carries on with Dalot, and he looks for Højlund round the back, and again Højlund has to score. He has had some big chances in this match. Malacia wins the ball back, finds Højlund once again. The United players flood forward. It's Bruno. It's Rashford. Again, wasted opportunity. Just bring it down and shoot, man. Now a corner to Luton. I'd be fuming if they nicked another one here. Giles whips it in, headed clear. Comes back to Giles. No one marking the man on the edge, but Giles just goes on his own. And he's tripped. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Luton. What are we doing? It's going to be Carlton Morris against Onana. His first game back in the Premier League. He's gyrating at him. And it's not worked because Carlton Morris makes it 3-2 to Luton Town. What an absolute disaster. Free kick to United. Bruno Fernandes scores! It looked like Kaminsky was going to save it. But Bruno has whipped it in the top corner. And this crazy game continues. Yeah, it just looked like Kaminsky was about to save it like he has so much in this match. But Bruno makes it 3-3, essentially straight from kickoff. We've made more attacking changes. I've put Martial on. And I've moved Dalot and Malacia into wing-back positions as we just full send to try and get the go-ahead goal. But, hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. At least we're back level again with time to spare. Back to Malacia. Varane. Has to go all the way back to Onana. We've committed so many players forward. Dalot again. Varane. Surely this will end with a United goal with the amount of time we've had on this clip. It could be another Luton break though. It's Adebayo. Martinez wins it back. Finds Mount. Onto Martial. Who looks for McTominay. And he's done it yet again. Off the bench, Scott McTominay. This is just what he does. And Martial, his substitution justified once again. I said this clip was ending with a goal because of how long the clip was. It was Martial down the left into McTominay. Bang. He scores yet again a crucial goal off the bench from the striker position. Let's go. Now let's win this match. And just when you thought there couldn't be any more drama, it's now saying Malacia has pulled his hamstring, but he wants to carry on. Well, if I take him off, we're down to 10 men, so I'm going to have to leave him on. We've got Reguilon coming back soon. This was Malacia's first game back. Oh, my word. 10 minutes to go. He just needs to hold in there. Here come Luton Town once again. 4-3. Probably 10 minutes at least left to play in this match. Varane. On to Dalot. Into Bruno. Over the top for McTominay. Who's in again and forces another save from Kaminsky. What a performance from the Luton goalkeeper in this game. Ogbene for Luton Town. He'll look to exploit Malacia's injury. With his pace anyway. And he flies past Malacia. Jacob Brown with a header. And he should have scored. I mean, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't here. Like, Malacia's on thin ice, but I can't not put anyone out there. It's Dalot for United. And it's dropped by Kaminsky. It comes out to Malacia. Could you imagine if he caught the goal that wins it? Unbelievable. It's 5-3. He's injured, he can barely run, but Kaminsky dropped the ball, he never recovered, and Tyrell Malacia, on his return to the side, has got the goal that makes it 5-3 with a pulled hamstring. Well, there's the justification for you. Kaminsky couldn't get back, and Malacia picked his spot and gets the goal that surely ends this game as a contest. 5-3. Oh, my word. Still we go on. Barkley to Chong. To Nakamba. Offside. There's no way that's not offside. Yeah. There's just no way that wasn't offside. McTominay again for United. On to Bruno. Back to McTominay. Still McTominay. Another trip in the box. It bundles around. Here's Malacia once again. Ogbene. Mainu wins it back. It's Mason Mount. On to Bruno. On a hat-trick. And he gets it! It's almost a little unfair on Luton and Thomas Kaminsky. It's going to end up 6-3 to Manchester United, but it's a hat-trick for Bruno. The captain does the damage from 2-0 down. They've got it back, and it's going to finish 6-3. Well done, Kobbie Mainoo. Well done, Mason Mount. And for Bruno, it's going to be a memorable day, but... what a crazy game this has been. And there we go. It is 6-3. A 9-goal thriller at Old Trafford. Fair play to Luton Town. They've made it an absolute entertaining... I mean, I don't even know what to say, but look at those stats. 31 shots, 14 on target, 4.9 XG. Luton with 9 shots, 3 on target, and it's a 6-3 final score in a game that had everything. 9 goals, VAR, 2 penalties, a free kick, injuries, late drama, Scott McTominay off the bench once again, but ultimately it's the Bruno Fernandes hat-trick that seals the victory for Manchester United. Thank you very much for watching. This has got to be the longest episode we've ever done. I'll see you in the next one.